Tickle Monster Hyrum. Baby Liesel woke up and peeked over the edge of her crib, waiting. Eli crept slowly out of bed and poked his head around the corner, watching. Zai peered carefully from his hiding place behind the couch, anticipating. Dum dum dum! Rawr! Tickle Monster is coming to get you! Shrieking, they ran every which way. But it was no use. In a flash of tickling fingers, Tickle Monster Hyrum caught them one by one, from the crib, the corner, and the couch. Capturing them in frantic delight, Hyrum tickled his little sister and brothers until they couldn't breathe. And they loved it. But there was one person who didn't love it. Mommy. Mommy put her hands on her hips and declared, Hyrum, you're getting those little kids all riled up again, little ones. Hyrum would look sheepishly at Mom, slyly winked at Liesel, Eli, and Zai. And the tickling would stop for a little while. Dum, dum, dum. Eli would be focusing on stacking his blocks into a careful tower when he would hear the telltale tread of the Tickle Monster. In a melee of blocks and bodies, Tickle Monster Hyrum and Eli would collapse in tickles and laughter. Liesel would be happily drawing on the couch with forbidden markers when she would hear the heavy breathing of the Tickle Monster. In a colorful rush of markers and limbs, Tickle Monster and Liesel would roll across the rug. Zai would be snuggled into a good book on the couch. Out of the corner of his eye, he would see the hair, the eyes, the fingers of dum dum dum. That Tickle Monster! No! Zai would wail as they wrestled around in a whirlwind of tickles and shrieks. Now, Mommy liked giggles. Michelle liked it quiet. Shh, shh, shh. Please take that noise outside. But it just wasn't the same. One day, Eli stacked up his blocks and actually ran out of blocks. Liesel colored on the couch and actually ran out of ink. Zai read his book and actually turned the last page. Cheryl the nose. Fix it later. Eli looked around and sighed. Liesel looked around and threw her markers down. Zai looked around and got up from the couch. And Mommy cleaned the very quiet, very still house. They all wandered into the very clean kitchen to find a very sad Mommy. Eli put his arm around her. They all huddled together on the floor and said, We miss the Tickle Monster. Just then the front door banged open. They heard the telltale footsteps. They heard the heavy breathing. They saw the hair, the eyes, the fingers of dum dum dum. Tickle Monster Hyrum. And they all collapsed into a pile of giggles and fingers and tickles because Hyrum was home.